Hello, this is Shaylee, and welcome to this practice of Yoga Nidra for self-compassion. I'm beginning to settle into your space and really land here with all the sweetness that is you. Filling into your body wherever you might be, knowing that you can make any adjustments or shift your position as you become a little bit more aware of where you are and how you are in this moment. And maybe for a moment here, if it feels right, you just squeeze all of the muscles of your entire body, all tense, your face scrunched up, and then let it go. See what feels safe to let go of as you begin to soften a little bit more to the surface beneath you. Maybe you take this opportunity of landing just to actually feel into the land beneath your body, the land that nourishes and holds and sustains and supports you, to honor your own connection with the land that you're on. Perhaps it's where you were born, or perhaps your ancestors migrated there, or you migrated there. And just for a moment, touching into that connection you share. You might even sense the solidity of earth and rock way down to the earth's core, touching into the elements of water that flows beneath the earth, across the earth, above the earth, and our own bodies, teaching us to be fluid, malleable, and clear. And maybe feeling into the element of fire, the light of the sun, and the fire in your own body, the electrical pulses of your heartbeat, the digestive fire in your belly, your willpower, and your spirit. And perhaps sensing into the element of space and air, like the air in your breath, as you maybe allow the possibility of a deep breath here. And if it's comfortable for you, sighing that out. And then perhaps taking 2 breaths the same. There's no need to force or push anything. Just allowing the possibility of that deeper breath and that sigh out. And maybe with those breaths, you notice the surface beneath you coming up to meet you softly. And maybe you notice notice yourself softening into the safety of that surface a little bit more. Noticing how the ground beneath you even holds you. And then perhaps checking in with your heart. You might place a hand on your heart or not, whatever feels right. How does your heart feel today? What does it need? Does it need a little self-compassion? Does it need a little kindness and appreciation or love that you often give to others, but less often turn inwards to yourself? And maybe here you make a little bit of an intention or an agreement with your heart. To give it what it needs. Something you can do in the next day or two. And then beginning to bring attention to your sankalpa, your intention for this practice today. What brings you here? Was it the need for some self-compassion, or was it something else? And if you have your own intention, perhaps you repeat that inwardly 3 times to yourself. Otherwise, I offer you this intention for self-compassion. Today, I treat myself with loving kindness. Today, I treat myself with loving kindness. Today, I treat myself with loving kindness. And to practice that self-compassion is to act with understanding towards yourself when you suffer, when you fail, or when you feel inadequate, rather than ignoring your pain or berating yourself. So self-compassion means turning that kindness, appreciation, and love that you often give to others inwards to yourself. And as you make that intention with this practice and with yourself today, you might bring to mind an image that feels supportive for you. Could be of a memory, someone you love, or someone who loves you, or just something you love to do. A place or a thing that brings you that sense of ease and okayness. That sense of being supported. And then notice what it feels like in your body when you feel the support of that space. Where is that within yourself as sensation? what does that feel like or look like for you? And as you do that, maybe you really bring that space to life. Maybe you make it 3D. You can even turn around in that space and you notice colors and textures and sounds, smells, feelings under your feet, wind. All the while noticing what it feels like to lean into that support. And then you might allow that imagery to float away. And while bringing that awareness to sensations in your body, you might begin to bring awareness to the sensation of your breath. And just noticing how your body breathes itself. You don't need to change anything, but sometimes when you bring awareness to your breath, it does change, and that too is okay. Everything is a possibility here. And perhaps you tune in for a moment to the quality of your breath. Is it shallow, deep, quick, or something else? And where do you notice your breath in your body the most? Is it your nostrils as the air moves in and out? Perhaps your throat, your ribs, your spine, or your belly, somewhere else. And there's no right or wrong answers here. Everything just as it is. And treating every sensation that you notice just with that sense of curiosity and openness. Just like you're a curious explorer discovering something new. And maybe once you're familiar with the pattern your breath makes, you might allow your exhale just to be gently longer than your inhale. So there's no need to force or push your exhale to be longer, but just allowing it to be smoothly a count or two longer than your inhale. And maybe doing that practice for another 10 or so seconds. And then wherever you are, returning to your natural breathing rhythm. And just noticing what, if anything, is now present in your awareness. Or what is now present as sensation within your body. And allowing any thoughts to come and go. A bit like a parade passing your window. It's exciting sometimes when it goes past, but we don't have to run out of the house and chase them down the street. Just allow them to come and go. And if it feels right for you, we'll begin to rotate attention throughout your body. And you might imagine your attention floating from place to place, like a leaf floating down a stream. Maybe when I mention an area of the body, you might simply bring awareness to it, or you might notice sensation in that area. Or you could bring conscious relaxation or compassion to those spaces. The choice is yours. Beginning with the crown of your head, flowing to your scalp, to your forehead, flowing to your eyebrows, maybe the body settling a little, the space between your eyebrows, your resting eyes, and your eyelids right and left, between your eyes, resting. All they see is welcome. Within your ears, behind your ears, your nostrils as they welcome every breath, your teeth, the arched roof of your mouth, your jaw, your upper and lower jaw, and maybe even inviting a bit of space between your upper and lower jaw, your chin, the back of your neck, the whole of your spine, and both sides of your neck, across your shoulders, down both arms, flowing into your hands, resting, compassion, the palms of your hands and fingertips, and the spaces in between, both of your thumbs, the index fingers on both hands, your middle fingers and fourth fingers, and both little fingers, and all the webbing in between, your fingertips and cuticles, and the nails of both of your hands, every place resting, every place welcome to compassion today, both palms and belly, from your belly up to your chest, within your heart, restful compassion, space to be attentive to the pulse, allowing the heart and mind to be, where your stomach receives rest, both of your hips, your entire pelvis, both knees, both calf muscles, both ankles, both feet, welcome. The tops of your feet, the soles of your feet, and the toes of your feet, your entire right foot and your entire left foot, and the spaces between all of your toes, the entire front of your body, the entire back of your body, the entire left side of your body, the entire right side of your body. Your entire body as awareness, sensation, and compassion for your whole self. This body that carries you everywhere you need to go. This body that is with you constantly. This body that is the vessel for you to do and achieve and be and create all of the things that you do. For a moment, holding that compassion for your entire body. Today, treating that body with loving kindness. Today, catching yourself in moments of self-criticism or blame. Replacing those thoughts with your mantra, with your intention. Today I treat myself with loving kindness. Knowing it's not always easy to speak to yourself with compassion, especially if you're programmed towards thinking negatively, which many, if not most of us are. It's just the way that our brains are wired for survival, to keep us safe. But today, giving yourself that appreciation and that acceptance that you would offer to those that you love. And noticing, if anything, what is now present in your awareness. Noticing any sensations in your body. And you might see if there is a particular emotion or belief or thought that's emerging for you right now. Maybe just giving that your attention for a moment if that feels okay. And noticing where that sits as sensation in your body. Does it have an appearance? Or a feeling, or a memory attached. And then if it feels right for you, I wonder, could you consider what the opposite of this original emotion or belief is? What would its opposite be? And then with that opposite, could you notice where that would sit in your body if it were true? And then perhaps moving back and forth between those opposites, noticing the first one and then its opposite. And just going back and forth between them and their accompanying sensations in your body, just at your own pace. And then if you're open to trying, you might see whether you can bring in both of those opposites at the same time and see what that does, if anything. So you're perceiving that first emotion or belief and its opposite at the same time, both in your awareness and in your body. And then noticing what that does to your body and mind when you perceive both of those to be real and true at the same time. And then you might allow that practice to end there, while just noticing what is now present in your body as sensation, if anything, or what you're now aware of. And maybe as we begin to draw nearer to the conclusion of this practice, you might begin to just notice the space or the shape that you take in the space that you're in, as you slowly begin to become more aware of your surroundings. And I'll share these words with you as you do that. Be the turtle of the ocean, returning time and time again, through generations, through thousands of years, back to the same sandy home, with no tool at your disposal, but instinct and intuition, guiding you, even when oceans seem too vast and your nest too small to possibly find. Know that it is within you to return. It is your right, your journey, and your duty. So be the turtle, knowing that at times you will drift, and that at times that drifting will be necessary, but you will always find your way back. You can always find your way back, should you listen and flow back to home. And then maybe now inviting sounds back into your awareness, external sounds of your environment. Noticing where your body is connecting to the surface that it's on. All of the parts of your body that are connecting. And noticing all of the parts of your body that are connecting to another part of your body. And when you're ready for some movement, you might just pinch your thumb and ring finger together. Your thumb and middle fingers, thumb and ring fingers, thumb and little fingers. Or you might stretch your toes and fingers out and really noticing still those movements that stretch when you do it. And as you begin to fully awaken into your daily consciousness, your awakened state of consciousness, I leave you again with this affirmation, this intention. Today I treat myself with loving kindness because you deserve it. And that's your right to experience that. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Please subscribe to my channel. It really helps my growing channel be shown to other people that might benefit from this sort of work. If you'd like to connect with me one-on-one, you'll find that information in the description box. Otherwise, I will see you next week. Sending you all of my love. This has been Shaylee. Namaste.